Hello everyone, in this video I will be discussing about basic C++ input output in detail. So first we will see C++ output. In that I will give an example how we can output a string, integer and characters. So after that we'll move on to C++ input, how we can take integer input, string input, also we can take a multiple input. Now to start our coding, so in our programming folder, let us create a new folder and we'll give a name as IO Basics. Inside IO Basics folder, so we'll create a new file and we'll give a name as main.cpp. So in C++, cout is a keyword which sends the formatted input to the output screen or formatted content to the output screen, and this cout is used along with less than symbol. So let us consider an example how we can output a string. So initially we have to include a header file called iostream. Now this iostream is responsible for input output operation, iostream. Next, a cout is defined inside std namespace. Now to use this std namespace, we are using a statement called using namespace std. In C++, every program starts executing from a main function. So there is a by default main function along with mandatory return statement, return 0 statement. So if you want to output any string, then that string is written inside the doubles quote, hello world. So the string is written inside the double quote along with cout and this less than symbol, and statement is ended with a semicolon. So this completes the string output. So if we press Ctrl S and run, you can see at the output terminal it is printing hello world. So this is how you can output a string. So next, if you want to output a integer or a character, so let us initially declare a variable int num1 50. Here int is a data type, num1 is a variable name, is assigned with the value 50. So we'll create one more variable with the data type double, say num2. I'll give value 255.25, ends with semicolon. So if I want to display a character or output a character, then the data type is char. I'll give variable name as ch and character is enclosed with single quote a and statement ends with the semicolon. So if I want to output an integer, then cout, simply I should write integer name, then endl, ends with semicolon. Here endl is used to include a new line. It's like a /n in our C programming. Similarly, if I want to print another variable, so then num2 endl semicolon. In the same way, if I want to print a character, then I can use a string character is colon. So then I can write a variable ch is a variable and ending with endl, which includes the new line and semicolon. So if I save this program, Ctrl S, and if I run this program, at the output terminal you can see hello world, then first integer and 50, second integer, second variable 255.5 and character is a. So here in the first line, hello world and the integer is in the same line because here I have not included endl. So if I include endl, then Ctrl S, again I'll run the program. At the output terminal, you can see first line is printing a string, outputting a string, next integer, output a double, and outputting a character. So this is about basic input output of C++ program. So next we will discuss a C++ input. So in C++, cn is a keyword is used to take formatted input from the standard input devices like a keyboard. So it uses cin along with a greater than symbol. So let us take an example. We'll check how we can take an integer value from the user through the keyboard. For that, let us print some statement on the console asking enter an integer number. Okay, then endl. So on console it will ask user to enter an integer number, and that value must be stored in some variable. We have declared a variable as a result. So here cin is a keyword which is used to take a formatted input. So after entering integer, the value is stored in a result. So if I want to observe the result or a value present in a variable, cout, I can write entered value is. So I have to display result, semicolon. So now let's run the program. Ctrl S and click run button. So here you can see it is asking enter an integer number. I will enter 50. If I press enter, it is saying that entered value is 50. This is how C++ accepts the input from an input device like a keyboard. So next, how we can take a multiple inputs. We can also take a multiple inputs. So I will declare two more variables, say int num3, num4. Okay, so I will ask cout enter two numbers, enter two numbers, endl cin. So I'm taking two numbers, cin, first number, sorry, the symbol. So the first number is stored in num3 and second number is stored in num4. Okay, so let us display these two numbers also. Cout the two numbers are, so what are the two numbers? First one is num3. Okay, so then let me write and num3 and let me display, sorry, not this symbol, num3 and num4, enter if needed. Okay, so the two numbers are num3 and num4. Before that it will ask us to enter two numbers. So let me save this and run this program. So it is asking an integer number. This is the first example we saw. I'll enter an integer number. So it is showing entered number is 34. So next again it is asking enter two numbers. So I'll write say 12 and I have to write one more number, say 21. So it is showing the two numbers are 12 and 21. So this completes C++ inputs.